What is up everyone and welcome back to the SW Bricks and Figs channel. Today is episode number 16 of building Coruscant in LEGO. Now this is the scene where I recreate the hunt for Ahsoka from season 5 of the Clone Wars TV show, where Ahsoka is escaping from the Republic airbase on Coruscant. As you can tell by the thumbnail and title on this week's episode, I start to work on the Republic symbol that's going to be going right in the center of the MOC. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment about what you think of this week's episode in the comment section down below. But let's get straight into some progress. So the first thing to work on this week is going to be finally the big Republic symbol. So a guy named EJ Sparrow designed a digital version of the Republic symbol that's going to go here. So I'm going to be working on his model, maybe adapting it, changing up a few things and stuff like that. But I'll leave a link down below to him. But basically what I've got to do is go ahead and find all the pieces for it. I'm going to see how many I have and then order all the rest of the pieces that still need to be ordered for this. Hopefully I'll have a good amount of them, and then I'll order all the other pieces I need, and then I'll be able to build this up and then work out how high I need to raise up the rest of it around it to sort of fit around it and that sort of thing. So that's going to be what I work on in this week's episode. So this should be a really fun, packed episode. I'm going to get the whole symbol built at least in this episode and try and work out everything that's going around it. But yeah, this should be a pretty sick episode. So let's get straight into sort of working out how many of the actual pieces I already have and how many we have to order. So there we go, I have about 45% of the pieces right here, I think, or maybe going on 50% of the pieces. These are basically all the pieces that I had already in my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and place the other 2 orders that I need to get all of the other pieces from Bricklink to finish off the Republic symbol, so that should be pretty good. Basically, I only have to order from 2 stores to get all of these pieces, which is really, really useful, and hopefully they'll arrive in the next couple of days, and then I'll unbox those on camera in just a second, and then we'll start building it up and working on the Republic symbol. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and order those, and I'll cut back in when they arrive. And there they are, the 2 orders from Bricklink have now arrived. I'm not going to use every one of these pieces. I did add a few that are sort of like useful pieces in the stores. But now I'm going to empty all of these out and work out which pieces are actually for the Republic symbol right here. I think the majority of these pieces should be. So these are jam-packed full of pieces. So I'm going to go ahead, check all the pieces are there, and then sort of compare them against the wanted list on Bricklink. And then we're going to start building. So that should be pretty fun. And let's head into some time lapses. Okay, so there we go. That is 100% of the pieces I should need for this Republic symbol. You can see pretty much I had the orders on the left hand side, and then I had the wanted list on the right. So you can see I've got 100% right there, which is pretty sick. Honestly, Bricklink wanted lists are probably one of the best things about Bricklink. It makes it so easy to part out sets and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty sick. I've got all the pieces now, so that's pretty good. And I think it's just about time we should start to maybe do some building. And here is the finished Republic symbol. How good does that look, guys? I can't believe how well it turned out. EJ Sparrow absolutely killed this MOC, I can't lie. I do have it off the base plate right now, off the little stand, just because it was really wobbly. But yeah, there will be that sort of crack right there will be filled in with this piece right here. But I will be trying to redesign that a little bit, just because it was a bit of the wrong height. So whenever I touched it, it was sort of collapsing on either side. But yeah, he absolutely killed this design. I think it looks phenomenal. I really do love the way this is looking, and I will be trying to sort of make my way, make sort of a way to fit this into the MOC and sort of have it built in and see what I can do with that. But yeah, how good good does this look? Let me know what you think of this in the comments. I think it looks absolutely unbelievable. I really do. I think he's done a phenomenal job on this. So huge shout out to EJ Sparrow for this. There'll be a link down below to his Instagram page. Yeah, he's absolutely killed this build. It's so cool, and it was a really fun build process actually. It's kind of fiddly. It had some crazy designs that honestly I couldn't even have designed in bricks, let alone on Studio. He absolutely killed this design, and I just want to say a huge shout out to him. But yeah, we're going to be adding this into the mock and trying to work out how I'm going to be able to sort of like embed this into the mock, how high it's going to need to be, what areas I need to sort of mod a little bit and transform a little bit as well. But yeah, we'll have to see. I think it's looking amazing, and I think I'm going to have this as like the curved side obviously right here, and I'm going to try and build my way down with this and work out how I'm going to do that. But yeah, I think it's going to look amazing, and I'm really hyped to finally have this built. Okay, so I just spent a bit of time adapting it and working out the heights and stuff like that. Obviously, it's relatively small compared to the actual mock, but I think that's going to be great in the grand scheme of things for one reason, and that's because I can push it back further, and it means I have more space around the landing pads, which is going to be amazing, because I was worried with the gunships and stuff. Obviously, their wings will be overlapping here, and it wouldn't be very good, but this is going to be perfect because I can push it back a little bit further. It'll probably be about here, and then it'll sort of slope in here, and then it'll go straight across here. So that's going to be really good. I'm going to have that there, and then everything else is going to be raised up to the similar level right there, and it's going to be really nice. So this is pretty much how tall it is right here. It's 2 bricks, a plate, and then a tile, and then that fits pretty seamlessly right there, and this is going to look really good when the mock is all built up around it, and this is going to look fantastic. I can't wait. I'm really glad I managed to get it all adapted and stuff like that. I did change up a load of the things in the bottom just to make it a little bit more sturdy, but I think it's really good in the grand scheme of things, and honestly EJ Sparrow did an amazing job with this mock. It's so sick, and I can't wait to get it into the final mock and see what it looks like. But yeah, huge shout out to him. Make sure you go check him out. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit more work working out where it's going to be and stuff like that, and then obviously it's going to be raised up, so it'll be pretty much like this height, so it'll be on top of these tiles. It'll be like that high off of the tiles, so that's how high it will be. All of this area back there will be, but I'm thinking about having it about here, so it'll come about here, and then this will be placed around there, if I can do it with one hand. So this end piece here will be this front piece here will be about here, and then yeah, pretty much the same on the other side as well, maybe a little bit further forward. But this means I can just plate off all of this area here with the double layer of plates that I've done here, and have this bit all the same height right here. So it means I've got loads more room to do any more snot designs and stuff like that I want to do with this area of floor, because that's something I was kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to incorporate much of, just because if I had this way bigger, like double the size, it would have looked a bit weird, and I wouldn't have had much room for anything else. But yeah, really happy with the way that's looking. So some progress has been made. So I've decided pretty much where this symbol is going to be. Obviously I still do need to raise it up, probably another 2 bricks underneath the symbol as well, so that's going to be done very soon. But yeah, you can see I've done a little bit of progress right here. What I've started to do is raise up this side. You can see I've layered down a first layer of plates here, then I'm going to have some snot in the middle. This is not final, but I think it looked pretty cool, so I just left it like that for now. But then I've added another layer of plates to this side, and then all I have to do is add the tiles on top of that. So pretty much all of this is going to be tiled off right here, and there will be further tiles going even further than that, and then there will be some snot work or further tiles going further towards the Republic symbol right there in this area here. But yeah, you can see I've got some snot in here. This pretty much just connects like so, and just slots right in there. You can see it's worked out pretty well. That's actually a really nice connection. Usually with snot you end up with a slightly weird connection or something slightly off, but that worked out pretty perfectly, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, you can see all I need to do now is just layer up the plates here and stuff like that, same as I've done over there, and then I'll add the tiles onto both of them. So I think it's time to jump into some time lapses and get all of that done. Okay, so you can see I've now tiled off all of this area in those time lapses right there. I was going to kind of, this was meant to be just like a temporary thing, but it's actually looking kind of good, so I might leave that there. I wasn't intending on having these big pieces in the middle, but they do really help to save on pieces, so that's going to be really good. But I might add a few more lines, a few more bits of detail into this platform right here. I might put another one there, and then another one I think in this row here. But yeah, I'll have a look on that, I'll work on that a bit. But yeah, definitely not going to be the finished snot piece right there. Obviously I like to do a little bit of snot every now and then just to sort of spice it up a bit, and also to save on tiles and stuff like that. So I do have quite a few tiles. I do have like a full pick-a-brick cup left, but there's a lot of space left to fill up, and I don't want to run out of them. So I do like doing a few areas of snot, and I do like the way it looks, but yeah, I think I will have to adapt it a little bit. One thing I'm a bit worried about is how I'm going to extend this further down, because there are a few weird angles and a few different areas that I'm a bit suspect about, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do, but we're going to have a look at that and have a see how I'm going to be able to make this a bit deeper, obviously, because I do want the stairs running around it, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do the stairs or anything like that yet, but we'll have to see. Hopefully that will go well. Okay, so I think I've decided what I'm going to be doing with this. Obviously this is the Republic symbol. It's going to rest in here, but pretty much what I'm doing with this area here is I'm bringing it up to the same level as the tiles, and then all the area around it will be brought up higher. So basically I've laid down the first layer, you can see in these little stripes right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put plates down on top of this, and then a layer of tiles. Obviously these are going to be light bluish grey tiles on this half, any of the ones that will be potentially showed, and then all the other ones will just be like filler tiles, probably in dark tan, just because I've got a ton of those. And then basically this will sit on here like this, and then all of this area here will be raised up, and then I've got these two areas here where I can work on some nice snot techniques and stuff like that, because it's exactly 8 studs in width, so that's pretty good right here. So I can get that done. I'm going to put some nice snot designs in here, and then I can start to work on having tiles underneath there, if that makes sense, and then all of this will be right up here. So I do need to work on how I'm going to do the stairs. Still not really sure on how I'm going to do that, so I might need some suggestions in the comments, but let me know in the comment section if you've got any ideas for how I'm going to wrap these stairs around here. Let me know if you can think of any ways for me to do that, and then basically, yeah, I'm going to raise this up, so that's going to be the next job. So I think I'm going to head into a little time lapse, finish that off, and that'll probably be the last thing I show you in this episode. Okay, so that is everything that I've got done in that little time lapse. I'm sorry I cut off a little bit short, but yeah, basically all these plates right here, or tiles right here, are slightly just filler ones right there, and then this is just going to sit on top like so, and that should look pretty good in my opinion. Hopefully that's going to look pretty good, and yeah, basically that means that we have it all on the right height now, and then I just got to put these snot platforms in here in the next couple of weeks and build up all around this. Basically the next thing I'm going to do in the next week's episode is remove all of these pieces right here and just completely start building this up to the correct height. You can see basically I need to go 2 bricks and then 2 plates and a layer of tiles on all of this area right here. So I should have enough filler brick, enough plates, and enough tiles to do all of that. So hopefully that should be pretty fun. So stay tuned for next week's episode. If you don't want to miss out on it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and have that post notification bell turned on as well, so you don't miss out on that episode when it does come live. And also, of course, let me know what you thought of this episode right here. I had a ton of fun building this symbol right here. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to get it featured in the full mock when it is done. But yeah, huge shout out to EJ Sparrow once again for coming up with this design. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.